Okay, oh. What? On me, oh my. What's happening, man? It's J-Dog Trey Snug on the Daily Skitzo. We ain't about what you go through. It's how you get through it. Alright? For this coffee that spoke, I'm talking about something serious as far as uh, having mental illness or trying to level up in life. You want to do better, trying to be the best version of yourself, and trying to get healthy, or whatever the case may be. You may not even have mental illness. You may just be a person that is trying to do better. And what comes across that I find is the pain that nobody sees. That's what I want to talk about. The pain that nobody sees. You know, uh, when you go through. Hold on, let me. Coffee and spoke. I'm gonna be right with you. Coffee and spoke, by the way. But like I say, man, when you go through your triggers and your episodes, and we having them painful feelings of being left behind or less than, or you're not worthy of love, or you're not worthy to be happy, you know, those feelings nobody know about. They don't understand that you have thoughts inside your head that nobody can hear, and they may be painful at sometimes. You may be doubting yourself, or you may be having an entity that's doubting you, or putting in your mind negative thoughts and negative things about yourself. You know, you may have feelings of your own feelings that may not be of the highest regard. You know, you may feel like you're alone, or you're lacking resources, or you're lacking whatever it takes to be better, or to do better, or have more. Just alone and by yourself, and you're left behind and feel like sometimes. That's the pain nobody see. You know, that hurt, or going through mental illness, experiencing it for the first time. You don't know what this is, or where it's coming from, or why it's happening to you, or why, you know, why me? Why is this the way it is? Why is my life so messed up? Why am I in shambles? Why am I hit rock bottom? You know? Also, when you do get over your first episode, and or you hit rock bottom and you're going through it, whatever, and you decide that you want to do better with yourself, or that you have a dream, or you're trying to achieve something, you know, the pain nobody sees is your heart's desires. That, I mean, you're the only one believing in you. Nobody believes in you. Nobody sees that. Nobody sees the struggle in that. You have no one backing you. No one stepping up to the plate financially to help you along your way. You know what I'm saying? Nobody benefiting you as far as your regimen, and trying to help you do the things you need to do to better yourself. Uh, Nobody sees that uh, you want and have these hopes, dreams, and desires, and the struggle it is to have faith in that, and to have faith that you can do it, and have faith and believe in yourself. Nobody sees the pain, man. It's a lot of pain that goes behind this mental illness journey, or bettering yourself journey, or being more than you ever been before in life. It's a lot to come behind it, and people don't see it. They don't know it. They think it's some old Joe Schmo, or who Bob Lottie, or whoever, and they don't know that, hey, I have pain too. You know what I'm saying? I feel hurt. You know, I'm hurting on the inside. I may smile outwardly, I may laugh and joke, but I'm hurting on the inside. And I want to say this, by the way. Just because you shooting bad, or you hard on life, or you having a downfall, or mental illness, or whatever the case may be, it don't mean that nobody gonna show you no pity either. But right now, what we talking about is just the pain nobody see, and you just want to get yourself off the ground, and then you hurt over your past. Things that may have happened in your past that still haunt you, and you going through it and it hurts to know that, hey, this happened to me, or I did that, or I chose this route, or this person did this to me, or why the system this way, or why is my life set up like this, or I didn't have the best come up, or you know what I'm saying? And then working on your dreams, you're gonna be alone on your ascension, so nobody sees that you're alone, and nobody sees that you're working on yourself. All they know is you do what you do when you with yourself, but they don't see you reading books. They don't see you exercising. They don't see you trying to eat better, trying to live better, or they don't see you saving money. They don't see you taking those classes. They don't see none of that. The person that you see yourself as also, they may see something outwardly. They may see a presentation of who you are, but they don't know who you feel like you are on the inside. You understand? The person that you know yourself to be, and that you can be in the fullest potential. That's pain in that, man. Because nobody knows your prayers and your dreams and your hopes, and keeping the faith. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows the pain in that, man. The nightmares, the lonely nights, the nights that you sit up wee hours in the morning thinking about, going through the misery or the pain or the struggle or the hurt, trying to get it up or do better or get back on your feet. Nobody sees that. The moments where it's just you and your thoughts. You're all alone. You're by yourself. Nobody knows that pain that's within that, man. It's a struggle, man. That's why a lot of people won't talk about it, because it's personal, and a lot of people won't acknowledge it really, because it's something hard to talk about. You know what I mean? It's something hard to talk about. It's it's not this thing where it's uplifting or exciting. It's soft. Not all the time when you're by yourself, but when you think about the past and the hurt, or the triggers, the anguish, the nightmares, the episodes and all that stuff, man. Nobody knows that pain, man. Nobody knows that hurt. And people won't talk to each other sometimes. We need each other though, man. But people won't open up a dialogue because they may feel like, well, somebody may see me as weak, or I don't want them to know my business, or whatever the case may be. But these are just the things when you're having mental illness or you're suffering in life and you want to do better, but you just don't know how, or you just having struggle along the way. And the problem with progress, when you do have small wins of progress, sometimes you retract back because you're still stuck in the same kind of general position in life. It's the pain nobody sees, man. You can always talk to me though. You can talk to me in the comments, or you can email me, or whatever the case. But if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. Okay? If you don't want your business be out there, don't leave it in the comments. Don't leave your personal business in the comments. But you can email me, and I try my best to get back at you. If I don't get back at you, it was a good reason. It ain't just because I'm ignoring you. It's because I just had so much work going on, I couldn't reach out. But just know that you do have a friend in Jesus, and that you can call on him at any time of the day or night, and he'll be there for you. So if you have mental illness, or you know somebody who's struggling with life in general, not even mental illness, but just life in general, and you want to help them along that way, this video may be something that they can relate to, or maybe they can get some emotions off by watching this video, or just confirmation that they're not the only one going through what they're going through. like, comment, share, subscribe. The Daily Skitzo. It ain't about what you go through. It's how you get through it. J-Dub, Trey Snug, Metro, stand up.